Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Shares in Dixon Carphone slumped by almost a third this morning after it issued a profits warning. It's blaming falling sales of mobile phones. Our technology correspondent, Rory Kethlen-Jones, is here. What's going on, Rory? Are we falling out of love with our mobile phones?
George, I don't think we're falling out of love with them. It seems that we may, though, be deciding we don't need to upgrade them quite so often. Dixon's Carphone saying maybe we're thinking of doing it every 2.5 years instead of 2 years, and that's going to cost them a lot of money. Why? Well, you only need to take a look at a handful of modern mobile phones. They all look exactly the same. And every new phone has got maybe some slight wrinkle in it, but people are finding it hard to justify the added cost. And that's the other factor. They're just getting more and more expensive. The fall in the pound has led to big rises in prices. We saw Samsung issue a phone yesterday, which is going to cost £869 as the starting price. And there are rumours that the new iPhone may cost up to £1,000, so beginning to bite, that kind of price rise.
Right, Rory, thank you very much.
Now, if smartphone sales are in any way a guide to the health of the economy and people's finances, things are not looking too good, judging by what has happened to Dixon's Carphone. The company is predicting a big fall in profits because people are holding on to their old mobiles longer. It blames Brexit, A, because the fall in the pound has pushed up prices of phones imported from abroad, and B, it has made the cost of living more expensive, so people have less to spend on a new phone.
Paula has had hers for 1.5 years with no plans to change. Chris has had his Nokia 3310 for 16 years. And Chantel too is part of the growing consumer trend that's got the phone industry worried.
I don't feel there's any point in upgrading if your old phone isn't broken, so why fix it? So I don't find the need to upgrade because there isn't anything out there that I feel satisfied with, and I feel it's a waste of money.
Today's financial warning from this industry is that as handsets go up, innovation is drying up. In their long love affair with the mobile, consumers have finally decided to settle down and stick with what they've got.
Today, Dixon's Carphone said an increased number of people hold on to their phones for longer as technical innovation has been more incremental. The overall UK smartphone market rose by just 7% last year, compared with 19% 3 years earlier. 31% of smartphone users typically make no voice calls.
The phone that defined big just got bigger.
The price too is big, £869 for this latest smartphone launched last night. But has it arrived at a time when the phone market has reached a crunch point, with prices high, innovation low?
I think most cases that people use...
Some who watch the smartphone market say it's not getting that much smarter.
In the old days, people used to get really excited when a new smartphone came along, but that excitement seems to have petered out as the innovation has drained away. Is that what's happening?
Especially in the past few years, we've kind of hit a peak when it comes to innovation on smartphones. It's gone through so many innovations. We've seen the touchscreen innovation, which Apple did, and I think it's kind of hit the point now where if people really want something new, there's going to have to be a really big change in the market.
Many would see these prices as eye-watering, but some in this business say it still has plenty of ideas that will get people spending, even in tough financial times.
I think there is still excitement in people to get hold of the latest technology, to show it to their friends and family that, look, I've actually got the latest mobile phone.
As its latest launch grabs international attention, this is an industry that can still generate excitement and sales. Chris Choi, News at 10.